Welcome back to Mass Effect. Last time we discovered a Prothean artifact, but the message was jumbled. As the game progresses, the message will reveal that an enemy, known as the Reapers, had destroyed the Protheans, along with a hidden way into a secret part of the Citadel. I suppose I go back to what I was saying before, that if the Reaper in control over Saren knew that the Prothean artifact was there, why didn't it just destroy it? Was the knowledge of the vision that important? In their defense, the Reaper had already left. Though I might ask, how did Saren leave Eden Prime? If the Reaper ship had already left, was he just hiding in the background, snickering as Shepard gets caught up in the Prothean artifact's field? At this part of the game, we're given a large hub to explore at our leisure, if we want. We can meet a man who wants his wife's body for the purposes of burial, as she's dead. There's a parlor where women in identical outfits make you feel better asexually. There are the Keepers, a race of maintenance workers that repair the Citadel, and an alien creature who wants you to do the legwork and scour every square inch of this place to find these stupid things. Or we could just skip right past and start shooting up gangsters. Either way, this episode is going to be a little bit odd because it's going to be a lot of cuts. A lot of cuts. Starting now. The Keeper quest. It begins.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why
are you
the
being so
lies?
secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Now, it's not quite mentioned, but I believe the Keepers self-destruct upon physical contact, should I say. Which, one, prevents really a physical study of the creature, but it also kind of prevents the autopsy of the creature, preventing people from knowing how its internals work, which is very specific as the Keepers are a race of maintenance workers run by the Reapers. Now, they're meant to maintain the Citadel, because the Citadel is their hub. But if, like, let's say a new species showed up, and they just kept killing off all of the Keepers, like, how long would it take before they've run out? before they've had to realize, oh, we have no more resources in the Citadel to maintain the keepers we have. We need to put a stop to that as soon as possible. Like, how many would it have taken? And sure, it's illegal to contact the keepers in the Citadel space, but there are both higher class, lower class areas, places filled with crime. Are the criminals that much more respective of the keeper's presence? There aren't any, like, young criminals out there who's like, I'm just gonna make my name for myself and blow up this keeper. This weird little guy. Just kind of minding his own business, repairing the Citadel, but who knows what he's up to. But let's see what Rear Admiral
No, I haven't spoken to him before. Commander? Commander?
He wants nothing from me. Alright. So, when it comes to gameplay innovations, I remember one of the biggest innovations this game had to offer was elevators. Elevators as loading time. The Citadel is filled with elevators.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
And that's what what Bioware does to try to hide that loading time. To kind of like hide the fact that I'm just kind of been standing in an elevator for a really long time. Is to have a little bit of dialogue every time you step in. I could step back in and possibly get some more dialogue. But I'm not. And
Look at that
here...
thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
This would have been more
Welcome
use...
to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I feel as though I might have skipped something. I might have had to walk to the, like, Bioware was expecting me to walk up to the, council meeting. Because then I would have passed by this keeper and known what a keeper was first, before seeing the guy about scanning the keepers.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you even real, or are you fantasy?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
Now, it's slightly unbelievable that Commander Shepard would not know what a VI is. But here is the Presidium. Very nice. Very scenic. So this is what is supposed to be just an image of a mass relay, or is expected to be just an image of a mass relay. But we find out later that the Citadel actually is a mass relay.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area. creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
And we have the Preaching Hanar, which offers some more backstory about the Protheans. Let's talk to the C-Sec officer.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
'Cause it's stupid.
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
You're pathetic.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in C-Sec.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
Do you desire to learn of the enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
You're breaking the law.
The C-Sec officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the C-Sec officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't see. I don't have enough Paragon points, and I don't have enough Renegade points to do either of these things. So I'm just gonna
I'll
leave.
be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
I will hopefully remember that the Preaching Hanar is there when the time comes. Now that strange transmission and that ominous note is the indication of the beginning of a side mission. Side missions in this game are generally terrible. We'll see why later.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Nobody sends me anywhere. I just need some information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
And I believe Nasana also has a side quest for me.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
But not right now, I guess.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
No
Goodbye.
thanks.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Another side mission. Alliance Patrol reports. Some unusual energy readings. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system. Captain America would also have concerns about the Hydra system. And cut. Ah, this keeper is invisible. It's... Now, I forget what these guys are all about. There's actually like a whole conversation path you can go through. But, let's meet these guys.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Oh yeah, I can ask him questions. Why are you so cranky?
A chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke.
Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Because they are not among the Council for some reason. Now, it's understandable why the Quarians, why they're not part of the Council, and that's because they just basically live on their massive flotilla. They're actually largely considered almost leeches to the rest of the species in the galaxy, because they just go from system to system, picking off resources. Any Quarians that you do see are generally around for their personal mission. I forget the actual phrasing, but we'll meet one soon enough.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
And yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
Good old interspecies small talk. Okay, now here is the area of the consort. What does Nelina have to say?
Welcome, I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
And now, male gaze shot. With awkwardly
It appears
modeled...
the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Hold on. He is twitching out. Like, this guy should be a little bit more relaxed. Come on. Come on, ladies. Get this guy a little bit of relaxation. But only from... only when I target him. Like, it's like he recognizes that I'm looking at him. And then he's like, oh my god, Commander Shepard's looking at me. Oh, whew, is actually looking at that Ashley Williams. Dear God, it's me again. But when I'm down here, he doesn't care.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
And everybody looks exactly the same. The same outfit. Except for her. I'm guessing she's not employed here? She just happens to be here. And then there's a human.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Now, I believe she gives me a gift, which allows me to access a little secret on a planet in the middle of nowhere that just gives me a little bit of a teaser to the ending, which I don't necessarily need in order to finish the game, but it's an interesting little puzzle piece.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Now, my response before was, "You're checking up on me." But was the option. But that option became, "I don't like people spying on me." Which is kind of signifies the main problem with Mass Effect's dialogue tree, is that you've got these options, but you don't exactly know what you're saying until you say it. So,
get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
she has a very strange concept of "you're too close."
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
So now we got a statue of the Krogan to, as it's, I believe it was meant to thank them for their participation in stopping some sort of bug creature from destroying the universe.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
So this is one of the paths to trying to figure out what's going on with Saren. We're going to go through the Shadow Broker routes.
Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
See, this time I can actually... It says, "Are you spying on me?"
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
I forget about this part of the story, actually.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
And then we get our Krogan ally.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the CSEC Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
And that would be the alternative to dialogue between characters, is the radio, informing you about the latest events. And another elevator.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Now, I believe Caden gets headaches specifically because he's an early biotic, and he has early biotic implants in his head. Back when the technology was not quite refined. Oh, so scenic. Must observe this scenic view. It is. It's actually pretty scenic.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? The Presidium may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking arrivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What is an FNG?
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Ooh. No, this is not the one that I punch. Okay.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Then turn right and walk away. Always facing the direction first, and then walking away. I think the Elder Scrolls is the only other series that really does that.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Conrad Werner, the super fan.
Is that really... What? You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, I'm just a fan. One of your biggest fans, actually. My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner.
They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I don't have time for this, Conrad. I'm not here to be a role model.
Oh, I see how it is. Commander Shepard doesn't have time for the little people. Far be it for me to get in your way. You go be a hero.
If that gets him killed, I'm okay with it. Oh, it's saving. We got a little bit of combat going on here. A little bit. But I can't take cover behind these things for some reason. Oh well. And I suck. But really, the cover system in this game is feeling very, very inconsistent.
That's her. Area secured.
And now we've got Korra's Den, filled with your usual assortment of sexy dancers.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women shaking their asses on a stage. I can't decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food? I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Now I believe you could ask for dances from one of these dancers. You can just sit here and watch a dance. I'm not going to do that.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Yeah, there's General Septimus.
Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Once again, not enough Renegade, not enough Paragon points.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am, a tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
Sure.
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this.
Yeah, I suppose that would make it difficult to approach that person.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know,
due to clever camera work, they didn't actually have to show him lifting up a glass.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Oh yeah, he's just so into it. He's like, I gotta lean forward for this one.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Yeah, and then there's Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it.
Yes, I read the book, Mass Effect, Revelations. We've already learned what happened.
Set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
And the Krogan bouncer blocks the way to Fist.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. But he's just messing.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I just don't remember this game well, and there is no, like, chest-high cover. Maybe it's just wall cover. And they didn't invent chest-high cover until Mass Effect 2? But we got ourselves another combat scenario coming up, so...
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll...
Oh my god.
Let him go.
Heads up!
And he's gone, and...
we're good, Commander.
Yep, we're good.
Think we're good, Commander.
Ah, jeez.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down
Nice
clean.
shots.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Now, who will I replace? Ashley or Caden? Well, I'm going to be replacing both. So, let's gonna take Garrus and Caden for now. Actually, Ashley's going to die at the end of this game, so Ashley. Let's give her a chance to actually do something. Renegade points. Sweet, sweet renegade points. I forget if Officer Lang has anything interesting to say.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm good.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
And more elevator time.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
And now we're at CSEC, the local security of the Citadel. Ah, it's Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
Fist
I'm
is
going after
mine.
Fist. I don't want you getting in my way.
Huh. Now I recognize you. Commander Shepard from the Alliance. Heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
3 dialogue options that say the same thing.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
And let's stick these 2. But first, let's take a walk around CSEC. See if we can find anything. If not, cut.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorby, he's threatened you.
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
Why?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't.
Yep, I remember this guy.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
I think I'll be going.
Oh, all right then. Oh, it's you again. They still won't believe me, you know. Nobody believes me.
Nobody believes me.
What do you want us to believe?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Salarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
Oh, yeah.
Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
If I find out he's lied to me.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Now, I forget the specifics in regards to those 2, but I believe you end up discovering that that they were technically working together. That they aren't really like that. Jalid isn't a just simple accomplice.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
So that's the main story of the Krogan people, is that they breed like crazy, and the only way to stop them from taking over the galaxy was to create a genetic disease that killed like 99 out of every 100 Krogan children.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
I believe it is her husband that wants her body confiscated, or her body for burial. While the Alliance wants to use her body to examine the wounds done by the Geth.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Yeah, Chorbin's right here. I can just talk to him right now.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Drop the act.
No more
I
lies.
want to know what's going on, Shorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
That's what all the fuss is about?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're
And
gathering
then
from me is
turning to
useless
his
if
right
Jalid
and
won't
then
help
walk
me
away.
analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Nope, he does a whole turnabout. Now, for some reason, I always have trouble finding the casino in this game. For some reason, I always pass it up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just like right there in the open, but I just like run right by. And Quasar. The fantastic game on the Citadel that I'm probably not going to play any of. But, more importantly, The last of the keepers is done.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
All right. Let's go take down Fist.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist, no.
Looks like they were waiting for me.
Look out!
Ah. There we go. Do these guys really have to stand, like, right there?
Hold the line!
Hold the line! Hold the line! Has he even taken cover behind anything?
Hold the line!
And we got one more guy up top here. And the last couple are going to be in that hallway.
Hold the line! Locked and loaded. Hold the line! Locked and loaded.
There is no blind fire. There's only stand out. The amount of dialogue in these combat scenarios.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Alright, a new pistol, a new shotgun. And maybe I'll give one of them a assault rifle out of this. I was hoping to get an edge on my competition, but this Stinger is too good.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, little soldiers.
Ah, yep. There are the turrets.
Hold the line!
Yep. Probably should remember to use that.
Enemy is everywhere! Hold the line!
This game could have really benefited from...
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Now, will I get the chance to kill him first, or nope?
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
So this has the quest stuff for the journalist, I believe. Nope, the optical storage disk was right there. And now we've got the danger theme. Let's top ourselves off, and yep, got some replacement thugs.
I'm on it.
I need to remember to use barrier more often.
Enemy is everywhere!
Perimeter clear.
And top myself off. Now I believe it's going to be up through here. Yep. Where we can meet Talia.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
Or Tali Zora. Tali Zora.
The deal's off.
Tali Zora Naraya?
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth. Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Luckily, I have no goal in making Ambassador Unida's
This
life
Quarian can help us
easy.
bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians.
Tali Zora Naraya.
Why did you leave
Now I
the
can pronounce it.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Ah, yeah, the pilgrimage. That's the thing that people do.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
What did you find out?
Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
See, notice how Shepard's dialogue choice was go on.
Beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The Beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
What about your pilgrimage?
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright. Let's get rid of Rex. We're gonna keep Garrus and Tali. And... hold on. Oh wait, I have a quest for Shiera over there. We're just going to wrap things up with the Citadel, and then call it a night.
Excuse me, Commander. Could you spare a moment of your time?
No, I'll come back. It's Mr. Anderson.
Udine is presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working
Another
with the Geth,
traitor.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Except for Saren. Saren's not happy. What about Saren's feelings?
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Yeah. I got some bonus stuff. 4 points. 4 spaces for charm and intimidate training. Guess that's what I'm expected to do. In the meantime, so long, folks.